Greetings everyone, welcome to this worksheet in which we will be focusing on in, to, at, for, of, from, ons. All these prepositions will be included in this worksheet. So let's begin. This is about me. I'm Abhinav Anand, pursuing English honors from University of Delhi, a football lover, a poet and a traveler. Please don't forget the 3 R's in 1S, that is to rate, review, recommend and share my videos. And if you have anything to say, any query to mention, if you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section below. So let's begin. So before we proceed, this is the gentle reminder. So here is a reminder of some use of these preposition. At, used to connect it to a location. So at is used when a specific location is provided. For the purpose of giving a reason. From, the origin of something. In, completely or partly enclosed by something. Of, belonging to something or someone, contained in something. On, the basis of something. To, in a direction. So this is how we use these prepositions. So let's begin. So the question is, please add the preposition to gaps in this passage. You will need at, for, from, in, of, on, to. So any of these can fit into any of the blank spaces that are there. So I'd like you to pause this video and fill all these 3 blanks. Go on to next slide, do the same thing, go on to next slide, do the same thing, and see how many of it you are getting correct. So this is how you can evaluate and you can check your progress. So let's begin. In order to write a thesis, one must engage dash research. So one must engage. So this word engage is actually focusing on this surrounding by research. The word engage is a clue, and this clue points to the fact that the word that should be included here is in. So surrounding, whenever there is this feeling of being surrounded by something, we use this word in. So in order to write a thesis, one must engage in research which focuses dash a specific topic. So which focuses the reason, the basis for the research is a specific topic. So the basis, so the word basis takes us back to the preposition on. So here we will use the word preposition on. So the sentence will read, in order to write a thesis, one must engage in research which focuses on a specific topic relevant to one's study field. So the topic points in the direction of a field of study. So this pointing in direction is actually what gives the hint that the preposition used here will be to. So let's move on. So it is a continuation of the same paragraph. So let's see what we have next. Current issues dash the field should be addressed by means of a review dash the literature dash their chosen subject. So this may seem like a complex sentence, but no need to worry. We will break it into fragments, and then we will try to do the correct positioning of preposition. So current issue dash the field should be addressed by means of a review. So the current issue enclosed in a field of study. So that whenever this feeling of enclosure or surrounding or anything of that kind comes, we use the word in. So the current issue in the field should be addressed by means of a review. Review of what? Of the literature. So the word here will be of. Dash their chosen subject. So the review will be done on. So the chosen subject here actually becomes the basis for the literature. So the basis points to the fact that the preposition on should be used. So the entire statement will read like this. Current issues in the field should be addressed by the means of a review on the literature. Review should be of the literature, and in the next we will have of the literature on their chosen subject. So here we will have current issue, here we'll have in, then in the next we will have off, and here we will have on. So moving on, candidates should show an awareness dash recent debate. So recent debate, awareness about what? So awareness of recent debate. So here it will be off dash the area and not rely, dash the area recent debate dash the area and not rely. So recent debate is surrounded by this area, so recent debate in the area and not rely dash secondary sources but make use dash primary data. Not rely on secondary sources, so here it should be on secondary sources, and make use of primary data. So that was there. So the next primary data, the next thing is we have with particular reference dash recent findings. So here particular reference is being given in direction of something, and this direction is of recent finding. So whenever we have this kind of situation, we use to. So with particular reference to, here will be to, using to recent findings. So moving on, training dash research methodology is important, and the students should be guided dash their choice dash appropriate software packages and receive instruction dash their use. So let's break this complex sentences into different parts. Let's focus on the first part. Training dash research methodology is important. So what we have here is that training research methodology should enclose the training, right? So this research methodology enclosing the training, and this enclosure gives us the feeling that here it should be in. So training in research methodology is important, and a student should be guided dash their choice dash. So a student should be guided in their choice of appropriate software packages and receive instruction dash their use. So we come to the last blank that is here. So appropriate software packages and receive instruction dash their use. So what we have here is that we are receiving instruction, and this instruction is enclosed by the use of software. So the prefix in at the start of instruction is a clue to the preposition. So this instruction, this in, is actually a clue that here we will have actually in. So moving on, they should be introduced dash qualitative and quantitative research methods and learn how to construct questionnaires. So they should be introduced. So two actually will be the right answer here, two. And why two? Because the reason is that they should look in the direction of. So whenever we have this feeling that there is a sense that there is in direction of is coming somehow in the question, then the obvious choice will be two. So they should be looking in the direction of this qualitative and quantitative research method and learn how to construct questionnaires dash volunteers to complete with question dash relevant details. So here this one is a bit tricky, and so we have and learn how to construct questionnaires for volunteers. So this questionnaire is constructed for these volunteers, and that is why we have this kind of preposition, this preposition for being here, to complete with questions dash relevant details. So in this one we will have questions on relevant details. So details are the basis of the question, right? So that is why we will have on here. Okay, the next one, the answer should be given dash a scale dash 1 dash 7. So the answer should be given dash. So in this, we will find that the answer should be given on a scale of 1 to 7. So of or from both can be put here. So from will be more apt, I guess. So the answer should be given on a scale from 1 to 7. So that is the exact three preposition that will come in these three blanks. Moving on, researchers should clearly indicate the limitation dash their study and its usefulness in terms of wider research dash the field. So let's see what we will have here. So researchers should clearly indicate the limitation of their study, of because the limitation belonging to their study is being clearly indicated. That is why we will have of here, and its usefulness in terms of wider research in that field. So the data collection is contained within the research, so that is why wider research in that field. So all researchers must study dash a South Australian university. So because it's a particular place, that is why we will use at here, at a South Australian university dash the second semester dash 2015. So dash the second semester is reason. So we will have in, the reason being that it is completely contained in the second semester, and in the last one we will have of 2015 because the second semester belongs to 2015. That is why the sense of belonging, since it's there, that is why we will have of at the end blank. So there we finish the course, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And whatever your questions or you have any doubts, so please ask me in the comment section below. I have tried to cover as much as possible. Obviously there are some prepositions that are left. There are numerous prepositions, mind you, so there are some prepositions that are left. I'd like you to practice it on your own, and practice it all in all different ways that it can be used as a preposition. So